Hey, what's up guys? We got a real short and sweet video blog for you. I'm getting ready to prepare my pre-workout shake for tomorrow's workout, and I wanted to show you guys exactly what I take. The supplements, the vitamins, everything that I need to help ensure that I get the most out of my lift. Now, first thing up, we got glutamine. It is a fantastic supplement. It's an amino acid. It's actually the most abundant amino acid. And what it does is help promote protein synthesis, and it also helps reduce muscle breakdown. Now, the serving is 1 teaspoon, and what I do is take 1 teaspoon before, and it's a supplement that I actually take afterwards as well. Very similar to glutamine is branched chain amino acids, most commonly known as BCAAs. What makes up BCAAs? Now, amino acids make up protein, okay? You got a strand of amino acids that makes up protein, and what we have here in BCAAs is L-leucine, L-isoleucine, and L-valine. And these three branched chain amino acids are combined to help reduce muscle breakdown as well as promote muscle synthesis, very similar to glutamine. That's BCAAs. What I do is take 1 teaspoon before my workout, and I also take another teaspoon right after. Next up, what do we got here? We got creatine. This is creatine monohydrate. Now, if you've been around for a little while, you'll know that creatine has had somewhat of a bad rap. You know, a lot of people don't see it to be very effective, or it's more or less a dangerous supplement. But do the research, guys. Do the research before you take any of this stuff. Become the student, and what you'll find is that this is actually a very healthy, very natural, very great supplement to add to your arsenal. But why? What does it do, guys? What it does, it helps improve your muscles' energy through the transport of water, and through that water it also transports nutrients. So what it does is helps increase your muscles' energy. So when you're in the gym, and what you would normally do maybe 6, 7, 8 reps, with creatine it helps boost. Maybe you get 9 reps, maybe 10 reps, or you're able to go a little longer than what you normally would. So it's a fantastic supplement, guys. Another thing that I take right before and right after. I take 1 teaspoon before and after. Next up, Super B complex. Honestly, guys, this is something that I don't take all the time. It's just something I'll take every now and then. I like to switch my supplements up. I have a few of these here, such as glutamine, BCAAs, creatine I go on and off of, but vitamin C. There's some of these supplements that I take all the time, and then sometimes I'll subtract some, sometimes I'll add some. I just like to spice it up a little bit. But what we have here, guys, is Super B complex. Now, what is that? First of all, this is in pill form, and all I need is just 1 pill. That's 1 serving, and boom, put that off to the side. Now, B complex is an extremely powerful vitamin, and what it does is help promote immune system health, as well as promote the production of red cells. So it's very, very great vitamin. There is a long list of benefits to this thing. Take a peek online, and what you'll see is a very long list of benefits. So take a peek at that. And what we have next here, guys, is HMB. Now, HMB is one of the supplements that I don't take year-round, because I think it's a supplement that's extremely beneficial if you're low on carbs. And there's parts of the year where I'm pretty high on carbs, and there's parts of the year I'm pretty low on carbs. So right now is kind of an in-between. I'm kind of sitting around right around 200 grams of carbs, which for most people is pretty low, but that's medium for me. And the purpose of HMB, guys, is it helps protect your muscles. When you're in the gym and you're going through strenuous activity, your body is going to look for sources of energy. And one of the best sources of energy, muscle. If carbohydrates are not in your system, your body's going to attack your muscles for energy breakdown. Therefore, if you're not on a high carb diet, the best option for your body is to break down your muscle. And these little babies help protect that. It helps essentially create a barrier and a wall surrounding your muscles, so when it comes time, your body surpasses that and does not attack your muscles for that breakdown. That's the last thing we want, guys. We work too hard in the gym to build the muscle to just give it away. And so right now I'm just taking 3. You can take anywhere between 3 and 6 a day. As I get closer to a photo shoot or as I get closer to a show and my carbs decrease, I'll boost this up to 6 pills a day. Now, what did you guys just see me do? These are capsules, guys. It comes in different forms. These are just capsules. You know, it's not a tablet, and it's obviously not powder form like these, but it's a capsule in which I like to break open and I just pour the powder right into the shaker. Now, why do I do that, guys? The timing of nutrition is extremely important. The faster that our body can digest these things, the better. If we're taking a pre-workout shake, we want it instantly. We don't want to be digesting during our workout because what always happens? Muscle cramps. And we don't have time for that, guys. What we want is a boost of energy. We want to supply the muscles with all the nutrients to help us perform and help us grow. And we don't have time to wait. So what we do is we take these capsules, we break them apart for the powder to help increase the time in which it takes to digest these. Okay, this I don't know if you guys can see this, but the capsule around it, just like this, basically feels like plastic, is thin, but it still takes time to digest, guys. It takes time to digest, and we don't want that. We want to reduce the time, so I break them off. Enough about that. That's H&B, guys. Next up, vitamin C. Fantastic vitamin. As we know, it supports a healthy immune system, and we can never get too healthy of an immune system. So I like to take at least 3,000 milligrams, which in this case is 3 different pills. As I get closer to a show, as I get closer to a photo shoot, I'll up it to about 6 grams, or 6 grams, and 6 pills. So I just put those off to the side. This is in pill form. I actually prefer powdered form, but they were out, so I had to go with the tablets. Now, vitamin C is actually very, very beneficial when it comes to creating a muscle pump. It helps promote muscle contractions. You know, it actually relaxes your muscles. Therefore, you're able to get a better contraction as you're going through the rep. Last but not least, guys, my pre-workout drink, or my pre-workout powder, I should say. I take NO Explode. Today, we're doing the grape. First time trying the grape. It's delicious. This is a pre-workout that I've been taking for the last few years. Absolutely love it. And honestly, I don't see myself going off of it anytime soon. Let's see. Now, the serving size for this is 1 scoop. And I actually have a pretty low tolerance of caffeine. I don't really need a lot for me to feel it. So I'll usually take half a scoop or half a serving. And as I lower my carbs, guys, as I get ready for a show and get closer and closer for a show or a photo shoot, you know, carbohydrates are dropping drastically. Therefore, my energy is dropping drastically. So I want to up my caffeine a little bit to ensure that I'm performing to the best of my abilities when I'm in the gym. So when I'm first starting out, let's say I'm 3 months out from a show. Okay, carbohydrates are pretty high. Might be around 260 grams of carbohydrates. As I start to reduce those carbs, I will take more and more caffeine. So let's say 260 grams of carbs, half a scoop of NO Explode. And then as I decrease my carbs, I increase my serving size. But I never go over 1 serving because I feel like when you're going over, and you're not going to hurt yourself, you're not going to be rushed to the hospital or anything, but me personally, I don't like to become too dependent upon a supplement like this. And what you'll find is that the caffeine is, that was about half a scoop, I'm going to do 3/4. The caffeine is addicting, as many coffee drinkers know. You know, what was once 1 cup turns into 2 cups or 3 cups, and you find yourself constantly having to increase your caffeine consumption because the body gets used to it. Same with a lot of these pre-workout supplements that are laced with caffeine. So if you find yourself having to continuously increase your serving size, you need to recognize that it's a time to go off that supplement, okay? I like to do a half a serving, me personally, then a 3/4 of a serving, and then one full scoop, and I'll do that for X amount of weeks. When I get to the point where I feel like I need more than one scoop or more than one serving, I cut it off. I'll go probably 2 weeks without it. Just completely let the body recycle, okay? Let it kind of, wane down. It's no longer reliant on this caffeine source. So that's what I would recommend, guys. Don't become too dependent on this. I know guys that take either NO Explode or C4 or some of these caffeine-laced pre-workouts, and they will literally skip a workout if they forget their pre-workout drink because they're so dependent upon it, guys. They lack the mental focus, the mental intensity to go to the gym without a supplement. And that's not what I want to teach you guys. All of this stuff is great, and they're called supplements for a reason. They supplement our efforts. They cannot be the end-all be-all. They cannot be the defining factor in our success, okay? Don't let any of these, be the main piece of your equation, the equation of success. It should be internal, okay? I can go tomorrow without any of these and have a fantastic workout, okay? Do not become dependent on any of these. But I'm going to contradict myself at the same time. These help out a lot. They do help performance. They do help recovery. Therefore, they help your growth. And that's what we're doing this for, guys. So take advantage of the supplements we have. There's a lot of research on all of these, but I would strongly urge you all, before you take any of these, before you listen to me and take my recommendations and follow exactly what I do, I want you guys to go out and research all of these. Become students, okay? Understand that this is what this does, this is what that does. Maybe you can't take this, maybe you can't take this if you have liver issues or intestinal issues. But you don't know that unless you look that up. So make sure you guys are doing the due diligence and discovering what's best for you. Now, there's a few other supplements out there that I don't have here, but I've taken in the past and I'll probably take in the future. Things like cinnamon, things like garlic. Obviously, I'll take a multivitamin. I don't have that up here. It's something I take right in the morning. Let's see. What else is out there? There's L-citrulline that's out there. That's actually in this NO Explode. L-valine, which is in the BCAAs. Let's see, what am I missing? NO2, that's in the NO Explode. But there's so many different things that are out there, guys. Take a peek. There's different forms of creatine. I think there's 5, maybe 6 different forms of creatine. This is just one of them. I believe this is the most effective one, but there's things like creatine HCl. I think that's another fantastic one. There's Crealkaline and a few others. So check it out, guys. There's so many supplements out there, but do the research. Understand the effects, the side effects, the pros, the cons, and become a student of all of these supplements and understand what you're putting into your body. Because it's all about health, guys. It's all about health. We're not doing it for the vanity. We're doing it for the internal health. And if the outside, the exterior, looks great, then there we go. That's excellent. But take care of your insides first, guys. Thank you for watching. That does it. That's the pre-workout shake. Gonna have a great lift tomorrow. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care.